November 123 Tango Golf, cleared for takeoff runway 16 right.
November 123 Tango Golf, cleared for takeoff runway 16 right.
November 123 Tango Golf, cleared for takeoff runway 16 right. November 123 Tango Golf, cleared for takeoff runway 16 right. OR Tambo Airport. Addis information Papa. Time 1713 Zulu. Wind 300 at 5. Visibility 6. Temperature 15. Dew point -2. QNH 1023. Remarks, no pattern work. No light aircraft accepted at this time. Use of departure and arrival procedures recommended. Landing runways 3 left and 3 right. Expect ILS approach. Departing runway 3 left. NOTAMs, event in progress. Check forum for event information and expect delays. Recommended departure procedures. APDA-1B, M1C, EXOB 3B, GAV 6C, VASU 3B. Advise on initial contact. You have information Papa.
Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra is 32 nautical miles southwest of Marble Hall at 25,200 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 3 left at OR Tambo International. Johannesburg Director, Tango Yankee Lima Echo Romeo, with you at 12,000. November 15 Alpha, turn right heading 110.
Johannesburg Director, 3 Delta Delta Echo Lima Heavy, with you at 24,300.
Boeing 13 Kilo Charlie is 7 nautical miles north of Krugersdorp at 9,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 3 right at OR Tambo International.
Condor 2288, turn right heading 060, maintain 9,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 3 right approach.
Turn right heading 110, November 15 Alpha. Turn right heading 060, maintain 9,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 3 right, Condor 2288.
Turkish 39, contact OR Tambo Tower on 118.1.
Contacting OR Tambo Tower on 118.1, Turkish 39.
Eurotrans 1897 Super, make a left 360. Ethiopian 859, hold present position at 11,000, right turns, do not exceed 230 knots. Eurotrans 1897 Super, correction, stand by. Eurotrans 1897 Super, hold present position at 16,000, right turns, do not exceed 260 knots. Turn right heading 340, Victor Charlie Mike Lima Oscar.
Turn right heading 080, descend and maintain 11,000, Emirates 000 Heavy.
Springbok 204 Heavy, turn left heading 060, maintain 10,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 3 left approach.
Turn left heading 060, maintain 10,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 3 left, Springbok 204 Heavy. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Royal Air Maroc 569.
Condor 2288, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Silk West 46 Super, turn right heading 060, maintain 9,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 3 right approach.
Turn right heading 340, Turkish 39.
Leap 252 Alpha Hotel, turn right heading 270.
Turn right heading 270, Route 252 Alpha Hotel.
Turn right heading 300, climb and maintain 10,000, Comair 8426. Golf Alpha Golf Yankee Papa is 17 nautical miles northeast of Potchefstroom at 10,100 feet, requesting visual approach any runway at OR Tambo International. Wizz Air 1 is 2 nautical miles north of land at 6,700 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at OR Tambo International. Emirates 1 Super is 14 nautical miles southwest of Woodbank at 12,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 3 left at OR Tambo International.
Springbok 204 Heavy, continuous filed, expect the ILS approach runway 3 right at OR Tambo International.
Contacting OR Tambo Tower on 118.1, Royal Air Maroc 569. Springbok 204 Heavy, requesting descent to 5,000.
Emirates 216 Victor Alpha Heavy, turn right heading 360. Leap 252 Alpha Hotel, turn right heading 350.
Turn right heading 350, route 252 Alpha Hotel.
Vista 000 is 14 nautical miles east of waterproof AFC at 11,800 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at OR Tambo International. Whitebird 450 Whiskey Tango Heavy is 8 nautical miles southeast of Lanseria at 10,000 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at OR Tambo International.
Victor Charlie Mike Lima Oscar, turn right heading 020. Turn right heading 020, Victor Charlie Mike Lima Oscar.
Zulu Sierra Sierra Hotel Whiskey at 17 nautical miles south of Dar Enahang at 8,000 feet, requesting visual approach runway 3 left at OR Tambo International. Making a left 360, Zulu Sierra Sierra Hotel Whiskey.
Leap 252 Alpha Hotel, turn left heading 270. Turkish 878 Quebec Papa, turn right heading 290. November 15 Alpha, descend and maintain 9000. Emirates 000 Heavy, turn right heading 110, descend and maintain 9000. Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra is 14 nautical miles east of Waterkloof AFB at 12,100 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at OR Tambo International.
5 November Alpha Echo Tango is 6 nautical miles northeast of Dar Enahang at 11,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 3 right at OR Tambo International.
Emirates 216 Victor Alpha Heavy, turn left heading 360, descend and maintain 9000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 3 right approach. Leap 252 Alpha Hotel, turn right heading 320.
Turn right heading 320, route 252 Alpha Hotel.
Turkish 39, turn left heading 360, maintain 9000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 3 right approach. November 15 Alpha, turn left heading 050, descend and maintain 8000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 3 left approach. Springbok 1158, do not exceed 210 knots.
Turn left heading 110, Boeing 13 Kilo Charlie. Johannesburg Director, Zulu Sierra Sierra Hotel Whiskey, with you at 8,000.
Starwalker 092, turn right heading 330. Johannesburg Director, Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra, with you at 10,800. November 15 Alpha, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 3 right at OR Tambo International.
Roger, November 15 Alpha.
Turkish 878 Quebec Papa, turn right heading 340.
Turn right heading 340, Turkish 878 Quebec Papa.
Leap 252 Alpha Hotel, turn right heading 360, descend and maintain 10,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 3 right approach.
Vista 000 is 10 nautical miles north of Springs at 9,500 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at OR Tambo International.
Turn right heading 360, descend and maintain 10,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 3 right, route 252 Alpha Hotel.
Emirates 000 Heavy, turn left heading 050, descend and maintain 8000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 3 left approach. Turkish 39, please follow instructions.
Emirates 1 Super is 15 nautical miles east of Springs at 12,000 feet, requesting radar vectors to OR Tambo International.
Whitebird 450 Whiskey Tango Heavy, turn left heading 200, descend and maintain 9000. Tango Yankee Lima Echo Romeo, make a right 360.
Turn left. Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Johannesburg approach on 123.7.
Turn right heading 320, Emirates 9866. Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra is 6 nautical miles north of Springs at 9,300 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at OR Tambo International.
Vista 000 is 2 nautical miles north of Springs at 8,100 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at OR Tambo International.
3 Delta Delta Echo Lima Heavy is 13 nautical miles northeast of OR Tambo International at 10,500 feet. requesting ILS approach any runway at OR Tambo International.
Emirates 1 Super is 9 nautical miles east of Springs at 12,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 3 left at OR Tambo International.
Vistara 000, turn right heading 210, climb and maintain 9,000. Emirates 1 Super, turn right. Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra, reduce speed to 230 knots.
Reduce speed to 230 knots, Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra.
Springbok 204 Heavy, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, Springbok 204 Heavy.
November 1812, contact Johannesburg Director on 121.4.
Contacting Johannesburg Director on 121.4, November 1812.
Commercial 222 Heavy, turn right heading 290, descend and maintain 9,000.
Exec Jet 209 is 8.
Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Turn right heading.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra.
Tanzania 22, descend and maintain 9,000.
Descend and maintain 9,000, Tanzania 22.
Emirates 986 Victor Alpha Heavy is 23 nautical miles southeast of Vereeniging at 9,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 3 right at OR Tambo International.
Emirates 986 Victor Alpha Heavy, turn right heading 070, climb and maintain 12,000. Exec Jet 209, turn right heading 080, climb and maintain 12,000.
Ethiopian 859, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Johannesburg approach on 123.7. Turn right heading 080, climb and maintain 12,000, exit Jet 209.
Emirates 1 Super, increase speed to 240 knots. Commercial 222 Heavy, increase speed to 240 knots.
Increase speed to 240 knots, Emirates 1 Super.
Tanzania 22, reduce speed to 240 knots.
Increase speed to 240 knots. Commercial 222 Heavy.
Emirates 1 Super, turn left heading 290, descend and maintain 9,000.
Turn right heading 210, Springbok 204 Heavy. Turn left heading 290, descend and maintain 9,000, Emirates 1 Super. Ethiopian 859 is 31 nautical miles southeast of Vereeniging at 10,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 3 left at OR Tambo International.
Vistara 000, turn right heading 300, maintain 9,000. Zulu Sierra Sierra Hotel Whiskey, turn right heading 120, climb and maintain 12,000. Turn right heading 300, maintain 9,000, Vistara 000. Emirates 1 Super, turn left heading 200.
Turn left heading 200, Emirates 1 Super. Turn left heading 200, Commercial 222 Heavy. Turn right heading 040, climb and maintain 15,000, Ethiopian 859.
Vistara 000, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Speedbird 57 Kilo Super is 15 nautical miles east of Pilanesberg at 31,300 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at OR Tambo International.
Turkish 878 Quebec Papa is 9 nautical miles east of Vereeniging at 9,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 3 right at OR Tambo International. Turkish 878 Quebec Papa, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 3 right at OR Tambo International. Turkish 878 Quebec Papa, turn left heading 060, maintain 9,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 3 right approach. Emirates 986 Victor Alpha Heavy, turn right heading 120.
Turn right heading 120, Emirates 986 Victor Alpha Heavy.
I'm sorry, Zulu Sierra Sierra Hotel Whiskey.
3 Delta Delta Echo Lima Heavy, turn left heading 200.
Turn left heading 200, 3 Delta.
Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra, turn right heading 300, climb and maintain 9,000. Turn right heading 360, maintain 9,000.
Turn right heading 300, climb and maintain 9,000, Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Turkish 87 East Quebec Papa. Vistara 000. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Emirates 1 Super. Turn right heading 200. Commercial 222 Heavy. Turn left heading 200.
Johannesburg approach, Papa Romeo Sierra Echo Papa, with you.
Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra. Expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 3 right at OR Tambo in...
Roger, Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra.
Springbok 204 Heavy. Turn right heading 360. Maintain 9000. Maintain 9000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 3 right approach.
Johannesburg. Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra is 17 nautical miles east of Vereeniging at 9,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 3 left at OR Tambo International.
Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra. Expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 3 right at OR.
Roger, Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra.
Commercial 222 Heavy. Turn right heading 210. Emirates 1 Super. Turn right heading 210. Ethiopian 859. Turn right heading. Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra. Turn right heading 360. Maintain 9000. Maintain 9000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 3 right approach.
Turn right heading 360, maintain 9000, maintain 9000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 3 right, Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra.
Tanzania 22. Turn right heading 250. Descend and maintain 10,000. Zulu Sierra Sierra Hotel Whiskey. Turn right heading 170. Vistara 000. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Turn right heading 170. Zulu Sierra Sierra Hotel Whiskey.
Springbok 204 Heavy. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Turn right heading 250. Descend and maintain 10,000. Tanzania 22. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Springbok 204 Heavy.
Commercial. Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra. Maintain 180 knots.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra.
November 1812. Turn right heading 210. Descend and maintain 10,000. Zulu Sierra Sierra Hotel Whiskey. Turn left heading 110. Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra. Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final.
Turn left.
Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final, Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra.
3 Delta Delta Echo Lima Heavy. Turn right heading 360. Maintain 9000. Maintain 9000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 3 right approach. Johannesburg approach. Please follow instructions or you will be reported.
Turn right heading 360. Maintain 9000. Maintain 9000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 3 right. 3 Delta Delta Echo Lima Heavy.
Johannesburg approach. Contact OR Tambo Tower on 118.1.
Qatari 05 Heavy is 23 nautical miles east of Wonderboom at 16,300 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 3 left at OR Tambo International.
Tanzania 22. Turn left heading 210. Emirates 986 Victor Alpha Heavy. Turn right heading 030. Qatari 05 Heavy. Descend and maintain 10,000. Emirates 1 Super. Turn right heading 310. Maintain 9000.
Turn right heading 310. Maintain 9000. Emirates 1 Super.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. 3 Delta Delta Echo Lima Heavy.
Commercial 222 Heavy. Expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 3 right at OR Tambo International. Zulu Sierra Sierra Hotel Whiskey. Turn left heading 340. Maintain 10,000. Emirates 986 Victor Alpha Heavy. Reduce speed to 240 knots. November 1510 Delta. Contact Johannesburg Director on 121.4.
Contacting Johannesburg Director on 121.4, November 1510 Delta.
Springbok 204 Heavy. Contact OR Tambo Tower on 118.1.
Turn right heading 210, November 1812.
Ethiopian 859, turn left heading 290, descend and maintain 10,000. Qatari 05 Heavy, turn left heading 210. Commercial 222 Heavy, increase speed to 200 knots.
Turn left heading 210, Qatari 05 Heavy.
Tanzania 22, please expedite altitude change.
Turn left heading 290, descend and maintain 10,000, Ethiopian 859.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra.
Turn right heading 320, maintain 9,000, Commercial 222 Heavy.
Commercial 222 Heavy, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Exec Jet 209, reduce speed to 230 knots.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Commercial 222 Heavy. Reduce speed.
Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra,
Contacting OR Tambo Tower on 118.1, Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra. OR Tambo Tower, Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra, inbound on the ILS runway 3 right with information for part.
Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra, wind 330 at 5, number 2, runway 3 right, cleared to land.
OR Tambo Tower.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 right, Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra.
Comair 8426, wind 330 at 5, number 2, runway 3 left, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 left, Comair 8426.
Springbok 280 Heavy, line up and wait runway 3 left.
Line up and wait runway 3 left, Springbok 280 Heavy.
Tango Yankee Lima Echo Romeo, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite.
Wilco, Tango Yankee Lima Echo Romeo. OR Tambo Tower, Victor Charlie Mike Lima Oscar, inbound on the ILS runway 3 left.
OR Tambo Tower, 3 Delta Delta Echo Lima Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 3 right.
OR Tambo Tower, Condor 216 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 3 left.
3 Delta Delta Echo Lima Heavy, line 330 at 5, number 2, runway 3 right, cleared to land. Springbok 280 Heavy, wind 330 at 5, runway 3 left, cleared for takeoff.
1000.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 right, 3 Delta Delta Echo Lima Heavy.
Condor 216 Heavy, wind 330 at 5, number 2, runway 3 left, cleared to land. Victor Charlie Mike Lima Oscar, line 330 at 5, number 3, runway 3 left, cleared to land. Comair 8426, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final.
500.
Line up and wait runway 3 left, Brazil 846.
Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final, Condor 216 Heavy. Wilco, Springbok 204 Heavy.
Comair 8426, please follow instructions or you will be reported.
Contacting OR Tambo Tower on 118.1, Condor 2288. Condor 2288, request permission to cross runway 3 left. Turkish 987, request permission to cross runway 3 left.
13.
Condor 2288, hold short of runway 3 left.
10.
Holding short runway 3 left, Condor 2288.
Turkish 987, hold short of runway 3 left. OR Tambo Tower, go around, fly runway heading runway 3 left.
Holding short runway 3 left, Turkish 987.
Springbok 280 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Springbok 280 Heavy, good day.
Condor 216 Heavy, maintain slowest practical speed. Emirates 777 Sierra, exit runway when...
Wilco, Emirates 777 Sierra.
Azul 846, line 330 at 5, runway 3 left, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 3 left, Azul 846.
Azul 846, cancel takeoff clearance, hold position. Condor 216 Heavy, go around, fly runway heading runway 3 left.
Wilco, Azul 846.
Going around, fly runway heading runway 3 left, Condor 216 Heavy. Springbok 454 Super, hold position. Holding position, Springbok 454 Super. Emirates 768 Heavy, hold position.
Holding position, Emirates 768.
Aurora Tambo ground, Emirates 777 Sierra, request taxi to parking.
Emirates 777 Sierra, taxi to parking, at your...
Taxi to parking, Emirates 777 Sierra.
Speedbird 234 Heavy, hold position.
Holding position, Speedbird 234 Heavy.
Springbok 13 Kilo Charlie, hold position.
Holding position, Springbok 13 Kilo Charlie. OR Tombo ground, Air Japan 810 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Papa. Emirates 216 Victor Alpha Heavy, request permission to cross runway 3 left.
Air Japan 810 Heavy, hold position.
Holding position, Air Japan 810 Heavy.
Emirates 216 Victor Alpha Heavy, contact OR Tombo Tower on 118.1.
Contacting OR Tombo Tower on 118.1, Emirates 216 Victor Alpha Heavy.
OR Tombo ground, Springbok 2110 India Heavy, ready for pushback with information Papa, requesting runway 3 left. OR Tombo ground, Golf Charlie Lima Echo Oscar Super, ready for pushback with information Papa.
OR Tambo ground, 3 Delta Delta Echo Lima Heavy, request taxi to stand B3 at the Delta apron.
Springbok 2110 India Heavy, hold position. OR Tombo ground, Springbok 707 Super, ready for pushback with information Papa, requesting runway 3 left. Holding position, Springbok 2110 India Heavy. Golf Charlie Lima Echo Oscar Super, hold position. Holding position, Golf Charlie Lima Echo Oscar Super.
OR Tombo ground, Royal Air Maroc 569, ready for pushback with information Papa.
3 Delta Delta Echo Lima Heavy, taxi to Delta apron stand D3, hold short of 3 left 21 right.
Taxiing to Delta apron stand B3, will hold short of 3 left to 1 right, 3 Delta Delta Echo Lima Heavy.
Royal Air Maroc 569, hold position.
Holding position, Royal Air Maroc 569.
Springbok 707 Super, hold position. Holding position, Springbok 707 Super. OR Tombo ground, Delta 201 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Papa. Delta 201 Heavy, hold position. Holding position, Delta 201 Heavy.
Aurora Tambo ground, Victor Charlie Mike Lima Oscar. Aurora Tambo ground, Emirates 777 Sierra, request taxi to remote stand B1 at the Bravo apron.
Emirates 777 Sierra, taxi to Bravo.
Taxiing to Bravo apron remote stand B1, will hold short of 3 left to 1 right, Emirates 777 Sierra.
Victor Charlie Mike Lima Oscar, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Victor Charlie Mike Lima Oscar.
Air Portugal 2046, avoid sending duplicate messages. Azul 126, pushback approved, tail to the north. Springbok 454 Super, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Azul 126.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Springbok 454 Super.
Turkish 878 Quebec Papa, request permission to cross.
Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra, request permission to cross runway 3 left.
OR Tambo ground, Emirates 1 Super, request taxi to gate E9 at the Alpha Apron Terminal 1. OR Tambo Tower, November 1812, inbound on the ILS runway 3 right.
November 1812.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 left, Starwalker 092. OR Tambo ground, Alitalia 785 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Papa.
OR Tambo ground, Etihad 297, ready for pushback with information Papa.
OR Tambo ground, Golf Charlie Lima Echo Oscar Super, ready for pushback with information Papa. Global 445 Foxtrot November Heavy, hold position. OR Tambo ground, Emirates 001 Tango Romeo Heavy, ready for pushback with information Papa.
Holding position, Global 445 Foxtrot November Heavy.
Lufthansa 573 Heavy, hold position. Golf Charlie Lima Echo Oscar Super, hold position. OR Tambo ground, FedEx 88 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Papa. Holding position, Alitalia 785 Heavy. Springbok 2110 India Heavy, hold position. Hold position. Holding position, Springbok 2110 India Heavy. Springbok 13 Kilo Charlie, hold position. Emirates 001 Tango Romeo Heavy, hold position. Etihad 297, hold position.
Holding position, Etihad 297.
FedEx 88 Heavy, hold position. Holding position, FedEx 88 Heavy. Holding position, Emirates 001 Tango Romeo Heavy. Contacting OR Tambo ground on 121.9er, TAM 750. Emirates 1 Super, taxi to Bravo Apron remote stand B1, hold short of 3 left 21 right. OR Tambo ground, Qatari 036 Victor Alpha Heavy, ready for pushback with information Papa, requesting runway 3 left. Qatari 036 Victor Alpha Heavy, hold position. Holding position, Qatari 036 Victor Alpha Heavy.
OR Tambo ground, Azul 126, ready to taxi with information Papa.
OR Tambo ground, Springbok 01, ready for pushback with information Papa.
Springbok 454 Super, taxi to runway 3 left, contact tower when ready. Azul 126, runway 3 left, taxi via Bravo, Juliet, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 3 left, Springbok 454 Super. Springbok 01, hold position.
Taxiing to runway 3 left via Bravo, Juliet, Azul 126.
Holding position, Springbok 01.
Singapore 479, taxi to Alpha Apron Terminal 1 Gate A11 via Alpha, Foxtrot. OR Tambo ground, Qantas 64, ready for pushback with information Papa. Qantas 64, hold position. Holding position, Qantas 64. OR Tambo ground, Tanzania 22, request taxi to parking. Tanzania 22, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, Tanzania 22.
OR Tambo Ground, Air Portugal 2046, ready to taxi to runway 3 left with information for PAR.
Continue taxi, Starwalker 092.
OR Tambo Ground, Air Japan 810 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Papa.
OR Tambo Ground, Speedbird 268 Heavy, request taxi to gate E6 at the Echo Apron Terminal 1. Air Portugal 2046, taxi to runway 3 left, contact tower when ready. Air Japan 810 Heavy, hold position.
Taxiing to runway 3 left, Air Portugal 2046.
OR Tambo Ground, Springbok 01, ready for pushback with information Papa.
OR Tambo Ground, Tomjet 27, ready for pushback with information Papa. OR Tambo Ground, Speedbird 268 Heavy, request taxi to gate E3 at the Echo Apron Terminal 1. Speedbird 268 Heavy, taxi to Echo Apron Terminal 1 gate E6 via.
Holding position, Air Japan 810 Heavy.
OR Tambo Ground, Speedbird 268 Heavy, request taxi to gate E3 at the Echo Apron Terminal 1. Speedbird 268 Heavy, taxi to Echo Apron Terminal 1 gate E3 via. Tomjet 27, hold position.
Holding position, Springbok 01.
Holding position, Tomjet 27. November 1812, taxi to Alpha Apron Terminal 1 gate A11, hold short of 3 right 21 left. Golf Charlie Lima Echo Oscar Super, pushback approved, tail to the north. Taxiing to Alpha Apron Terminal 1 gate A11, will hold short of 3 right 21 left, November 1812. Pushback approved, tail to the north, Golf Charlie Lima Echo Oscar Super. Standby, Alitalia 785 Heavy. FedEx 88 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the north.
OR Tambo Ground, Air France 865, request taxi to parking.
OR Tambo Ground, Emirates 001 Tango Romeo Heavy, ready for pushback with information Papa.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Etihad 297.
Emirates 001 Tango Romeo Heavy, hold position.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Springbok 13 Kilo Charlie. Standby, Springbok 01.
Air France 865, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Air France 865.
Holding position, Air India 2101 Heavy. Springbok 707 Super, hold position. OR Tambo Ground, TAM 750, ready.
Emirates 777 Sierra, request permission to cross runway 3 left.
November 126 Yankee Foxtrot, pushback approved, tail to the north.
OR Tambo Ground, Springbok 01, ready for pushback with information Papa.
Emirates 777 Sierra, contact OR Tambo Tower on 118.1.
Contacting OR Tambo Tower on 118.1, Emirates 777 Sierra.
Golf Charlie Lima Echo Oscar Super, taxi to runway 3 left, contact tower when ready.
Japan Air 313, frequency change approved, good day.
Emirates 777 Sierra, request permission to cross runway 3 left.
Emirates 777 Sierra, hold short of runway.
Holding short runway 3 left, Emirates 777 Sierra.
Zulu Sierra Hotel Whiskey, is on final runway 3 right.
Zulu Sierra Hotel Whiskey, roger. Papa Romeo Sierra Echo Papa, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. Qatari 167 India November Heavy, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway.
OR Tambo Tower, exit jet 209, inbound on the ILS runway 3 right.
Wilco, Papa Romeo Sierra Echo Papa.
Wilco, Qatari 167 India November Heavy. Exec jet 209, line 330 at 5, number 2, runway 3 right, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 right, exec jet 209.
Hotel Lima 0118 Heavy, line up and wait runway 3 left.
Line up and wait runway 3 left, Hotel Lima 0118 Heavy.
Singapore 222 Heavy, maintain slowest practical speed.
OR Tambo Tower, link 533, ready for departure in sequence at runway 3 left, departing south. Maintain slowest practical speed, Singapore 222 Heavy.
Link 533, hold short of runway 3 left.
Holding short runway 3 left, link 533.
Speedbird 55 Golf Super, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. Qatari 05 Heavy, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, Qatari 05 Heavy.
OR Tambo Tower, Springbok 1158, inbound on the ILS runway 3 left.
Wilco, Speedbird 55 Golf Super.
Springbok 1158, line 330 at 5, number 3, runway 3 left, cleared to land.
OR Tambo Tower, Hotel Lima 0118 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 3 left, departing north.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 3 left, Springbok 1158.
Singapore 222 Heavy, go around, fly runway heading runway 3 left.
Going around, fly runway heading runway 3 left, Singapore 222 Heavy.
Qatari 05 Heavy, contact OR Tambo ground on 121.9er.
Contacting OR Tambo ground on 121.9er, Qatari 05 Heavy.
Singapore 222 Heavy, contact Johannesburg approach on 124.5.
OR Tambo Tower, Speedbird 57 Kilo Super, inbound on the ILS runway 3 right with information Papa. Contacting Johannesburg approach on 124.5, Singapore 222 Heavy.
Speedbird 57 Kilo Super, line 330 at 5, number 2, runway 3 right, cleared to land.
OR Tambo Tower, Scandinavian 52 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 3 left.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 right, Speedbird 57 Kilo Super.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 3 left, Scandinavian 52 Heavy.
Hotel Lima 0118 Heavy, wind 330 at 5, runway 3 left, cleared for immediate takeoff.
OR Tambo Tower, TAM 0625 Golf, ready for departure at runway 3 left, departing west.
Exec jet 209, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite. TAM 0625 Golf, hold short of runway 3 left.
Wilco, exec jet 209.
Holding short runway 3 left, TAM 0625 Golf.
OR Tambo Tower, Springbok 483 Zulu Alpha, inbound on the ILS runway 3 left with information Papa.
Springbok 483 Zulu Alpha, line 330 at 5, number 4, runway 3 left, cleared to land. Springbok 1158, maintain slowest practical speed.
Maintain slowest practical speed, Springbok 1158.
Golf Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, Golf Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta.
Springbok 1158, go around, fly runway heading runway 3 left.
OR Tambo Tower, Springbok 275, inbound on the ILS runway 3 left.
Going around, fly runway heading runway 3 left, Springbok 1158.
3 Delta Delta Echo Lima Heavy, request permission to cross runway 3 left.
Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra, cross runway 3 left, please expedite.
Crossing runway 3 left, Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra.
Scandinavian 52 Heavy, maintain slowest practical speed.
Crossing runway 3 left, 3 Delta Delta Echo Lima Heavy.
Maintain slowest practical speed, Scandinavian 52 Heavy.
Condor 216 Heavy, wind 330 at 5, number 2, runway 3 right, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 3 right, Condor 216 Heavy.
Springbok 1158, contact Johannesburg approach on 124.5.
Contacting Johannesburg approach on 124.
Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra, request frequency change.
Emirates 777
Contacting OR Tambo ground on 121.9, Emirates 777 Sierra Sierra.
ExecJet 209, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, ExecJet 209. Victor Tango Sierra Alpha Papa, hold position. Victor Tango Sierra Alpha Papa, avoid sending duplicate messages. Springbok 01, hold position. Springbok 01, avoid sending duplicate messages. Victor Tango Sierra Alpha Papa, disregard last message.
OR Tambo ground, speedbird 57 Kilo Super, request taxi to stand D45 at the Delta apron.
OR Tambo ground, 5 Yankee Kilo Quebec November, ready for pushback with information Papa. Speedbird 57 Kilo Super, taxi to Delta apron stand D45, hold short of 3 left 21 right. 5 Yankee Kilo Quebec November, hold position.
Taxiing to Delta apron stand D45, will hold short of 3 left 21 right, speedbird 57 Kilo Super.
Emirates 710 Oscar Golf Super, disregard last message. Holding position, 5 Yankee Kilo Quebec November. OR Tambo ground, Scandinavian 52 Heavy, request taxi to parking. Emirates 710 Oscar Golf Super, avoid sending duplicate messages. OR Tambo ground, Starwalker 092, ready for pushback. OR Tambo ground, Emirates 710 Oscar Golf Super, ready for pushback with information Papa. OR Tambo ground, Delta 1, ready for pushback with information Papa. Emirates 710 Oscar Golf Super, please follow instructions or you will be reported. Scandinavian 52 Heavy, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Starwalker 092, hold position. Holding position, Starwalker 092. Taxi to parking, Scandinavian 52 Heavy. Delta 1, hold position.
OR Tambo ground, Qatar Cargo 23, ready for pushback with information Papa.
Emirates 1 Super, request permission to cross runway 3 left. Air Portugal 2046, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Air Portugal 2046.
Qatar Cargo 23, hold position.
OR Tambo ground, Delta 420, ready for pushback with information Papa, requesting runway 3 left.
Holding position, Qatar Cargo 23.
Emirates 1 Super, contact OR Tambo Tower on 118.1. Contacting OR Tambo Tower on 118.1, Emirates 1 Super. Delta 420, hold position.
Thank you, good day, 3 Delta Delta Echo Lima Heavy.
Stand by, Zulu Sierra Sierra Hotel Whiskey.
Holding position, Delta 420.
OR Tambo ground, Springbok 483 Zulu Alpha, request taxi to parking. Springbok 483 Zulu Alpha, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, Springbok 483 Zulu Alpha.
OR Tambo ground, Springbok 275, request taxi to parking.
Springbok 275, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
OR Tambo ground, Qatari 229, ready for pushback with information for PA, requesting runway 3 left.
OR Tambo ground, Emirates 2605, ready for pushback.
Taxi to parking, Springbok 275.
Emirates 2605, hold position. Qatari 229, hold position. Holding position, Emirates 2605.
Holding position, Qatari 229.
OR Tambo ground, Commercial 222 Heavy, request taxi to gate C2 at the Charlie Apron Terminal 1. Commercial 222 Heavy, taxi to Charlie Apron Terminal 1 gate C2, hold short of 3 left 21 right. Taxiing to Charlie Apron Terminal 1 gate C2, will hold short of 3 left 21 right, Commercial 222 Heavy. OR Tambo ground, Korean Air 8474 Heavy, ready for